Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I've got a few free plays for you for Saturday, College Football Saturday. I'm so fucking excited. I mean, if you've been riding with me these last 4 weeks, the least amount we've made on a Saturday is 25 units. So if you put $100 just blindly on all of my plays, the worst day you've had over the last month on a Saturday is you've made $2,500. And we've had guys, I mean, I've done the interviews on my YouTube. If you haven't watched them, go check them out. We've had dudes turn $200 into $10,000 over the course of like 3 days. Shit's been insane. I mean, we're bound to have one losing day eventually this season, but hopefully that day is not this Saturday. And I'm going to give you 3 plays. Before I get into that, though, I wanted to go over something on the VIP plays. If I can find the right tab, I believe this is it. So you'll see I did add another day pass for Saturday. I wanted to be really clear. I love y'all's support, and I love that everybody's trying to hop on. But I do have a responsibility when you pay me money to deliver. And I take it serious. You know, you guys are giving me y'all's hard-earned money. I know for y'all, a lot of y'all, $50 might be a good chunk. And I want to give you the best product. And I used to think, I used to never have this problem where we'd sell 300, 400 week passes. And I never even foresaw this happening, but what's happening is so many people are riding the same play on Underdog that they are taking the players that we are hitting on premiums down. And it's kind of inconvenient for the VIP members. So I had shut this down earlier today. And then I was thinking, and like people kept hitting me up, and I appreciate you guys reaching out. People wanted the weekend pass. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do double the work this weekend, and I'm going to make 2 cards. So there's going to be some overlap. There's going to be some players that are on both cards. My VIP is my best stuff. That's what I'm personally hammering and I'm putting a lot of money into. And then this is basically like the VIP 2.0. We're going to see if we can crush it with this pass. Now, this pass, I might get it out at like 1 a.m. tonight. Worst case, I'll send it out before 9 a.m. Eastern time. So before 8 a.m. Texas time, I'll send the email with this out. So if you want the day pass for Saturday, we've got 289 slots left. I haven't advertised it at all. This video, with the way the channel's going, this video might get 10,000 views, and it easily can sell out fast. So make sure you secure a spot, because it always sells out, and then people hit me up, and then I feel bad. And I felt so bad that I put this out. And trust me, I want to sell as many of these as I can. This is the way that I make a ton of money. I want to sell to 1,000 people. But we just have to limit it to 300 because we don't want the entire internet to be hammering the same exact plays. So we're spreading it out a little bit, and that's how I resolve that problem. But go through the link in the description of this video to hop on that, and then let's get straight into these plays. So the first play that I'm going after is this LSU Mississippi game. I think both quarterbacks and both offenses can put up a lot of yards. We're looking for a shootout, man. You guys know how I roll. If you've seen other videos, we're looking for a shootout. Jackson Dart has been pretty consistent this season, throwing around 250 passes. Then we got Jaden Daniels. He's greened out both of the last 2 games. And then we're going to go to the receivers. And the receivers that I'm going to go with, if I can find them down here, there's so many options on Prize Picks for us to sift through. But I'm looking for Malik Neighbors. 2 weeks ago, of course, he had 239 yards. He cooled off last week. He had 130. So the last 2 weeks, the dude has had 239, 130. I'm going to take my chances with him. I'm going to take him over 93.5. That is one of the biggest numbers you'll see on the board. And I'm going to pair those 3 up, and I'm going to go with Wade here. And it's kind of pick your poison. Wade has greened out all 3 weeks, so that's why I trust him a little bit more than Jordan Watkins. Jordan Watkins hasn't done bad either, though. You look at the last 3 weeks. And then what I want to show you guys is why I'm so profitable and why this stuff really works. And if you do a $200 bet right there, it will pay $2,000, right? Well, if we go to the sportsbook, we go to DraftKings. Sportsbooks, they've been doing this for decades. Like, Vegas knows how to set the lines. These sportsbooks, they have teams of professionals that know exactly what they're doing. They know how to protect the sportsbooks. Like, y'all will see in a vlog that I'm going to drop next week. I flew out to Vegas with a backpack full of $50,000. I tried to put it on a bet. They called a guy who's working in a room somewhere, and he said, no, we won't take the money. We'll only take 1,000. We're going to limit him. Because that guy knew it was a good bet. That guy was protecting the sports book. And they have these teams that protect the sportsbook. Well, the sportsbook's saying if you pair these 4 players up, okay, you want to put $200 on it, we'll pay you $1,034. So the same exact play that pays $1,034 over here on a sportsbook pays $2,000 on Prize Picks. A big reason for that is Prize Picks is a startup. They're a younger company. They don't have the expertise in setting lines and calculating correlation as the sportsbooks do. So I say that I use FanDuel as like a calculator. It's not even legal in Texas where I'm living, but I'm on this website every day to look at the differences and look at the payouts. Like if you're trying to decide between Watkins and Wade, we can look here. It's plus 517. If I swap Watkins with Wade, it's plus 506. So shoot, maybe I need to do Wade instead of Watkins there because that's a lower payout. So that tells me that that is actually a stronger play. So I'm going to swap Watkins with Wade here. Well, I already did that, actually. I clicked the wrong dude. So I already did that. So I'm glad that it confirmed that my train of thinking was correct. Now, one other thing I do on my channel, if you're new here, is I actually put my money where my mouth is. I started with $3,000. I ran it up to 13. And then what happened next was they started limiting me. They put really low limits. I can only put $100 on each player. So I literally was trying to do $400 per player. And then this message happened. And I still click it to show new viewers that this is legit. The reason that I'm limited is because I'm profitable. And if you guys see huge tickets on the internet, if you see someone risking like $5,000 on Prize Picks, one, they're photoshopping the photo to trick you into thinking that they have money and they probably are broke. Or two, they are a losing bettor and Prize Picks is allowing them to bet big because they suck. So either way, you should not be copying people when you see the big tickets. Now if you see small tickets, that might not be a good sign either. What you really want to ask for is you want to ask for proof that these people are actually winning, right? And I can show you guys all the proof. I've got client interviews and all that on my channel. So that's your first play right there. Now these next few I'm going to go through a little bit quicker, but I just wanted to show you our train of thought and what we're thinking here. So I want to give you guys an earlier play. We're going to go, man, I haven't really planned out the second one. I want to do 3 plays. We'll go Texas A&M and we'll go Arkansas, KJ Jefferson. I was excited about KJ's last season with Arkansas, but they just don't have the team this year that they've had in the past couple seasons. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take Arkansas's top receiver, and I'm going to take A&M's top receiver. And it's a nice, simple 4-man. You guys could go to FanDuel, and you could compare the payout, but I guarantee the payout is probably half as much as it is on Prize Picks. So that is your second one. And then I'm going to place a new entry. And now we're going to go down to some of my favorite teams here. We're going to go to Oregon, and we're going to go to Washington. And look, guys, Oregon-Washington next Saturday is going to be insane. We'll see how they come out. It is a look-ahead spot for both teams. But next week's game, Oregon versus Washington is going to be the game of the season to this point. And I can't wait for it, man. I cannot wait for that game. But we're going to find Franklin here on the Oregon Ducks. And I'm just scrolling through. We're going to take Franklin. It's a big number for him, 90. But we're going to assume that if Bo Nix can throw for 300, Franklin's going to get 90 of them. Then Rome Odunze, man, what can I say about him? Best receiver in college football. I mean, they're putting this number at 103 for a reason. He had 180, 125, 107. And the thing that's crazy about that Cal game is the offense didn't even touch the ball the first quarter, and the offense came out of the game in the third quarter. So he got 125 yards in under 2 quarters of football that he played. So it might be the same story again this time, but if these guys play so good and we lose our bets because they get benched because they're up by 50, there's nothing we can do, right? So I'm going to go for the Washington-Oregon combination. I'll put 1 unit to win 10 units on that. Those are the 3 plays. Scroll through them real quick so you guys can see them again. But we got Oregon-Washington, we got A&M Arkansas, and then we have LSU Mississippi. So these are same game plays right here, just 4 players in the same game. And then these are just 2 combinations of teams that I pretty much hit every week. So I wanted to make sure you guys got it out there for free, even if you can't get on the VIP. But we'll have exposure to all these players on the VIP as well. So please just be patient. If you think you should be getting the email, you're not getting the email, shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Y'all support has been insane, and I say it almost every video. Like, this is something that I've dreamt of doing for like 10 years is doing a YouTube channel like this full time where I just talk about sports betting. And to get to do it at this level and really be the top guy on YouTube right now, there's not another guy on YouTube that's helping more people make more money. There's not one other person in the fucking game on Instagram, TikTok, anywhere that has ever like straight up taken a client from 200 to 10,000 in one weekend. And honestly, when I was interviewing my client that did that, I didn't even think he was going to say a number that big. That was fucking insane. So I appreciate y'all supporting me. I love doing this. Keep sharing the page. Keep blowing up the likes. It means a lot to me. And make sure if you're not in the chalkboard group, you join the chalkboard group because I'll be posting live bets throughout the day on Saturday. Guys, I watched like 4 games at once from 11 a.m. all the way through the day, all the way to probably 1 a.m. I'm watching the West Coast games. I see stuff that the computers and the algorithms cannot pick up. When I see a quarterback clearly favoring one receiver in a game and they're just clicking, they're gelling, we're going to take those players in the second half. And I'm watching that. All you have to do is have your notifications on your iPhone, be in the chalkboard group, and when I post it, I'm posting a link. All you have to do is click the link, and then it auto puts the play in on the Prize Picks app. So join the chalkboard, get the chalkboard app, search for sports betting education. We've got like 3,100 people in there. We're gaining like 50 to 100 people every day. It's blowing up. But make sure you join that group chat. Good luck with all of your bets. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.